I have a dream. Do you remember your childhood dream when you insisted all of your childhood to tell your parents, I'm going to be a doctor, I'm going to be a doctor, or I'm going to be a policeman? Years pass by, and you not really start to forget your dream, but that childhood dream sleeps inside you. That's exactly what's happening with me right now. Today, I want to invite you to walk through my dream. Since I was young, I loved art and craft. I made art and gift items, and they sold very quick, even though I was still in elementary school. Years passed by, and every time I try to draw something, I get a feedback, Nour, your drawing is not really good. Nour, maybe you should not draw. See, the thing is, art and drawing is all about self-expression. Exactly the same thing with language, yet we don't do the same thing with language. If a child comes to you with an essay, you never tell them, don't speak again, your language is bad. But we do that with art. It takes time and courage to realize that art is a way of communication, it's a way of self-expression, and it really does not matter how good or bad you are. You're just going to do it no matter what. I still remember Frida Kahlo, who was a beginner painter and went to a very advanced painter known then, Rivera Diego, and she asked him, I want your feedback on my art. I don't know if I'm doing good. I don't know if my paintings are good enough. I want to make a living out of my paintings. I have a family to support, so I want to know your honest opinion. He looked at her and said, it doesn't matter what I say. If you are a painter, you're going to paint until the day you die. And she did. And she did. I don't know what or why, but now that giant dream inside me is not making me sleep. Every single night I wake up, I'm so badly want to do something. I want to affect the world. See, artists are the only one who can claim to change the world. Even if the world is a tiny piece of paper, the entire world is on that paper. I want to do something more in art. I have been doing logo design forever, and every single time I do it, it takes a lot of effort and thinking and going back and forth. One night, I woke up, and the whole idea started honestly with a friend. He does woodcraft, woodcraft, and I do more of a paintings. And we were saying, okay, let's do something together. Let's maybe put a website together or something. He said, I'm interested to have a logo with a tree, and I'm interested in doing something more with women. And I was like, why don't we combine both? Do tree with the women. And I wake up in the middle of the night drawing this piece. And that became my logo. Even if that logo exists only in my dream, I did it. It's a combination of wood and women. See, when you have so much passion, you work all day and night to see it alive. One day, I wrote a mission statement. If I really want to bring this business to life or this passion to life, I want to know what is it about. So I was like, why not write a mission statement? See, mission statement and vision are the hardest thing when you build a business because you have to see the future. You have to see where you're going with your dream. And this is what I wrote. Daphne Gallery aimed to build a new artistic culture through the integration of global artistic and tradition. We strive to unlock a culture that is not divided by region or tradition, but one that is unified in human experience. Through compelling and engaging user experience, Daphne Gallery hopes to educate, engage, and inspire our visitor to explore what sets culture apart as well as what they share in order to walk away with a more global perspective. Where did the name came from? Daphne. Why Daphne? See, I'm telling you the story as it did happen. It's as simple as that. We were sitting in a family gathering with my friend. He's interested in wood, and he wanted something to do with trees, and I'm more interested in more complicated ideas and Greek mythologies and all of that. So I was like, let me look up a tree in Greek mythology. And I found the word Daphne. Daphne is a beautiful girl. She's the daughter of the river god. The god Apollo fell in love with Daphne, and she didn't want to be with him, so her father turned her into a tree. As you all know, I'm from Syria. And as a coincidence, I found that Daphne, the legend or the mythology says that she existed and lived in Syria. So that's where the name came from. Now, I'm supposed to tell you and convince you why art is important. Why art is important. It's so hard to qualify or quantify why art is important because it works in a very mysterious and subtle way to change our opinions, to communicate love and feelings that you cannot communicate in any other way. There are 3 activities that I wish I can do through this gallery. Art exhibition to discuss social and political issues, things that we don't talk about, things that we need a lot more space and freedom to talk about, things like sexual harassment, refugees, war, and the list is endless. The second activity that I would love to do is to host art classes for kids. Not only to learn how to draw, but to learn to open their mind to the world, that the world is much bigger than the place they live in. To start curating and adding stuff into their world, not just take their heritage as is. And the third thing that I want to do is probably I want to start doing gift items. And you might say, with all of this big idea and social and politicals, how is gift items are fitting in there? Well, how gift items are fitting in there, the whole purpose is to change the world. And even if I can change the world for one person, for one moment, that's fair enough. Sometimes all what we're looking for is love and care. All what we need is to feel that someone truly, truly cares about us. No matter what problems we have, it all vanishes. And that's the purpose I have with the gift items. I want to do a gift item that is so personalized that we put all of our emotion, love into it, that when the person gets the piece, they feel how much they value and how much they're loved. I'm so attached, just like any artist, to their pieces. And I had a very hard time deciding to sell my art. Until yesterday, I gave a friend a gift. The glow in her eyes, the tears when she saw her name on a nice package, on a nice box, with everything handmade and handwritten, made me change my opinion. Yes, I am so attached to those pieces. And yes, they are my kids, just like my kids. This is the gift that I give her. I don't know if it's very clear. It's wood burned with her name on the box. It's those small moments that really matter. It's those small moments that really change the world. Mr. Toastmaster.